Hi friends, it's Shay and welcome back to part 2 of unpacking my previous video. If you are tuning in for the first time, my name is Shay and I am a working mom. So here on my channel, I tend to cater to working moms with quick and easy meal ideas for you to prepare after a long and busy workday. So my previous video was me showing you how to make rice because I made Salisbury steaks with mushroom gravy and I served it over rice. So I really started to think about it, and I was missing a whole group of working women out there that just are not comfortable in the kitchen and may not have those fundamental skills. So when I give you my quick and easy meal ideas, it's very quick and very high level. So this is me showing you and helping to teach you how to cook in your own kitchen and at your own pace. So today we're going to be going over the gravy in my mushroom gravy Salisbury steaks. So obviously you do not have to put mushrooms in your gravy when you make it, but there are a few simple things that everybody has in their kitchen that you can utilize to make gravy. And we're gonna go ahead and show you. But before I jump into that, I do want to just point out a couple of things for those of you that may just have fundamental questions. The first one is flour. So I typically have two types of flour in my house. There is all-purpose and then the self-rising. The question is, does it matter which flour you use in order to make the gravy? And that answer is simply no, it does not. If you have the same ingredients and you substitute self-rising for all-purpose, your flour is going to come out exactly the same. The only thing that may be different is if you're using regular old water to make your gravy, I would assume that the self-rising may have a little bit more flavor because it has salt in it as well as baking powder. But if you do not want those extra components, all-purpose is all you need. And let's go ahead and jump into how to make this gravy. There are only 3 simple ingredients that you need other than salt, pepper, or any type of seasonings that you're going to be adding to your gravy. Those same 3 ingredients are all going to be butter, I prefer salted, flour, and you have to have a liquid. And water can serve as your liquid, but if you're going to be looking for a little bit more flavor, then you might want to opt out for a chicken stock or a beef stock. The only difference there is if you're looking for that traditional dark brown or amberish looking color to your gravy, then you want to stick to the beef broth because that's where your color is going to come in. But other than that, that's all you need, guys. So let's just go over to the stove and let's throw this gravy together and I will walk you right through it. So we first have to start out with an oil. Here I'm using, or I typically choose to use butter. So when you're making your roux, essentially this is what this is. You have to start off with a roux. You want to use equal numbers oil and equal numbers of flour. So here I use 3 tablespoons of salted butter, and now I'm adding 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Now the thing and the trick here is that you want to make sure you cook that flour in that oil. The purpose of this is to get rid of that flour taste that would exist if you were just to immediately start pouring in your liquid. So after about a minute to 2 minutes, you want to go ahead and add your liquid. If that's water, then you use the water, but I used beef stock for this because I did want that dark brown color to my gravy, and I just usually use whatever type of protein I'm using, and since this is kind of substituting for beef, then I'm going for the stock. So constantly, guys, you want to whisk this and stir this. This is to keep this from lumping. Now when you do yours, you will see that the actual the gravy here will lump up pretty quickly, so that's why you have to constantly stir it. And I can't tell you an exact amount of liquid that I added to it because it is going to base on preference. I don't like a very thick clumpy broth. I like a thick and loose gravy. So you just want to add enough until it reaches the consistency. And also keep in mind, the longer you cook your gravy, the more it will actually thicken up. So you want to turn down the heat on low once you've reached that desired temperature, and before you add your meat back into the gravy. Before you do so, definitely, guys, this is your time to, I should say, this is your last chance to flavor the gravy. So as you see, I've done it a couple of times here. Just get a spoon and taste it. See if it has enough salt, if it has enough pepper, if you want to add garlic powder, whatever the case may be, this is when you want to add it. Again, just turn it down on low and continue to add just a little bit of the broth or liquid until you have reached that desired consistency. Well, I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. I hope this helped you if you did not know how to make the gravy. And if you still have questions, I am more than available to answer those. Please leave any comments or questions down in the description box. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and also follow me over on my Instagram at Shay's Country Kitchen. Until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.